Vikings fans, welcome to the #1 Vikings after show in all of the interwebs. Let's get to it.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Hello, everyone. Hello out there.
What's
welcome.
up?
Vikings fans, welcome to AFTERBUZZ TV and welcome to the Vikings after show for
AFTERBUZZ TV.
AFTERBUZZ
For
TV.
Vikings.
For
For
Vikings.
Vikings.
Wow. Hello, James. It's a little hot in here, and I got the hoodie thing on. I'm working it, whatever. We want to welcome everyone who's in the live chat right now. We want to welcome everyone watching on the replay. We want to welcome everyone listening on podcast. We love all of you very, very much. We're here. We're in the live chat now. We're live.
Yes, we are.
All right, we're there. Good. So let's get to this show really fast. But first, some formalities. My name is James Simmons, and I am apparently the lead host today. And it's me. I'm the feedback. Oh, now the feedback's gone. I'm trying to keep up with you guys in the live chat, and I was fucking it up on my phone. Anyway, you're on YouTube. You can also find me on YouTube. My channel is Ask the NP, where we talk about all the shit you don't want to ask your doctor. Check me out.
Hey guys, my name's Kari Lane. You can find me online at Kari D Lane. And yes, we are live in the chat. Thank you for talking so much about the show because we love it, just like you guys love it. So chat with us. If you're watching it later, comment down below because we do read your comments.
We get back. Yeah.
We do that. Did you do any comments this week?
I haven't commented on them, but I definitely go scroll
We
through
definitely
and
read them, but we'll comment. We need to pick that up again.
Yes.
Guys, my name is Jaco Vienings. Hi, James. Hi, Kari.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. It's going good.
He finally brought champagne.
Champagne!
Yay!
Look at that.
Guess where it's from? Spania.
España!
Happy New Year, all the beautiful Viking
Yes.
fans. My name is Jaco, like I said, and you guys can catch me all over social media at Jaco Vienings. Check out the Grape Escape on TV on YouTube right after also. It's all about wine, so if you love wine, catch this Inologist, which is a winemaker there.
Or like champagne, which is kind of like wine.
Yeah, it's very much a sparkling wine.
Dun, 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 dun. You know what is sparkling? I thought that this episode was sparkling. I gotta be honest with you. Episode's called Crossings, and you guys already in the live chat, you went exactly for where I was thinking this episode was gonna do. Sometimes after a huge, groundbreaking, earth-shattering, fuck you sideways that happened last week, the audience needs a little break.
A little bit.
But I don't think we got that much of a break.
No, there's a lot that went on.
Yeah.
Some of the audience think we got that break, and some don't. Some think that the whole storyline was a little bit chill. There's a lot of catching up going on in the storyline, and then other people think the slitting of throats is just jumping right back in. So,
Man,
what do you guys think?
there was some serious slitting of throats.
Yes.
So you're slitting throats. What about you?
Oh,
I mean, there was no major character deaths, but it was watching innocent people die.
So for you, it was also really kind of gruesome, Vikings-esque.
yeah.
I don't think so. I think the episode
We've
was
seen
kind
worse,
of.
though.
We have seen worse.
Yeah.
But they jumped into it pretty quick. But Ragnar did just die, and it's time to we catch up with Egbert a little bit, and then got a gut and.
Well, speaking of Egbert, by the way, before we go on, I'm in the wide camera, so you guys can help me out here. We have to welcome back our wonderful, lovely, fantastic engineer, Steve Egbert.
We missed you, Steve.
Say hello, Steve. We missed you very much. And he's probably grunting right now. You hear that? Those gruntings are probably pains in his heart because he's 3 episodes behind.
Oh.
And he's behind because he doesn't know what happened in episode 15.
Correct. We just told him that Ragnar dies. Mother.
Did we say that?
Are you feeling
You
okay
did.
up there in the sound
Oh.
booth, learning about that
Did I say
important
that?
news?
You did.
Oh, I said that. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? Well, you know what? You
We're
need to
gonna
catch
talk
up.
about it anyways because all the kids
Of
get the
course.
message later.
That's true. So Steve,
saying.
sorry we screwed it up for you, but you need to
Yes.
keep watching the episodes anyway because they're really good and they get going. So you know what? I love, speaking of Ragnar's death, we actually start off with his death scene, of course. We needed another reminder that Ragnar died.
But I do. Did you do it too? I know at least we were doing it. We had the image of we're looking at Ragnar's death and we're waiting for a hand to come up and just
Totally.
kidding.
What
But
is
no.
that? What's that horror movie?
When it comes out of the
There's-
ground,
there's
like
a-
every
there's
zombie
probably a
movie
lot
I was
of
gonna
them.
say there's a
like
few.
every zombie movie.
you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
So, we're already kind of talking about the episode. And again, live comments, keep them going. Kari and Jaco are going to stay on top of the live comments. I'm going to stay on top of everybody else, everything going on here. And of course, in the replay, we love your comments. We get back to you. But sometimes in these episodes, we break it down by storyline. So I want to get Wessex out of the way really fast.
Yes.
Sure.
And then
That was short.
let's talk about Spain, and then let's talk about Kattegat. How about that? So Wessex, okay, wait a minute. Eckbert's back to looking orange again. He wasn't orange for me in the last episode, and now he's orange again, and he looked like shit.
I also felt
He looked like shit. I didn't think he looked orange. I didn't notice.
I also felt that Lagerthaand looked orange on her cheeks.
Oh. So maybe I'm just overreacting to some makeup.
could be
or
our-
it's the
but it
TV.
could be our TVs.
Yeah, the TV
Yeah.
we're watching it on. But either way, he looked haggard. Eckbert looked awful. He clearly is like mourning the death of his homeboy.
Oh yeah, no, he looked old. Like he is weathered. But he did his crazy pilgrimage too, so that kind of probably.
Hey,
put a
that's
toll on
very
him.
true.
Yeah.
And he walked barefoot.
Yes.
So that takes a toll. The thing about that scene that stood out for me is just his whole attitude towards Aethelwulf. Where it's like, oh, you can raise an army and I will sit
I'll
back
keep
home
hanging out with Alfred.
Oh no, the part
and you cracking and not eating it.
Right.
part I noticed is Judith going, I really care about your father.
Oh, see.
I was like,
And darling,
He's like, I
can't,
care about you.
I can't show you enough.
Right.
How
You're like,
grateful I am.
So gross.
Aethelwulf. Now, do we think he has any idea, or it's like
Of course. I
James,
think
on a-
Ethelwulf
on a-
doesn't
totally.
care?
James, on a scale from 1 to like 7 billion, how awkward would that be at the dinner table?
If your partner was doing that to one of your parents.
Oh, if my partner was like, let's say, fucking my mom or my dad. Woo! Wow.
We
Yes.
went there.
Yeah, we sure did go there. That
Well,
would
that's
be.
what it is.
But back in those days, they did that stuff. Like, I don't think it was as quite as like crazy as it is. I mean,
They
it's
might
crazier
have
then.
done that back then, James, but
I
I'm
don't
sure at the
think-
dinner table they didn't like,
I
oh,
don't
by the way, I'm
think-
fucking your father, so
By the way,
deal
I-
with it, and I'm on his side.
Right,
Yes.
right. And by the way, husband, you're wrong.
Yes.
But the whole point of this scene was Ethelwulf, for as much as we kind of hate this dude, he was spot on, right? He was like, no, we need to be prepared because they're going to come back and attack us. And he said something else. So he had like two really smart things in this scene. And I was like, when did they make Ethelwulf smart?
I don't remember.
You just stumped me.
He's never been smart, apparently, up until now.
Yeah, no, I think that's about it for the whole scene. I mean,
For Wessex,
but
done.
it brings to the point that they need to prepare.
Do you think? Well, someone's saying in the chat that maybe what if Eckbert's playing mind games with Aethelwulf?
Look,
Like
it's very clear that Egbert doesn't give a shit about Aethelwulf. He's fucking his wife, which is his daughter-in-law, and he's trying to get him killed because he's telling, why don't you raise an army? Why don't you raise an army? Go fight the Lothbroks because you will die.
Right.
And then saying, I'll sit here, but then he smiles afterwards. You guys see his smile? I'm gonna talk to Alfred and give him lessons. He's a very clever boy. He catches on very quickly.
Very
like,
fast.
what the fuck, man? You're the king.
Right. Like, you can't just like hang out with the 9-year-old or 11-year-old, whatever he is. Yeah.
I
So
think
anyway,
he's older than that. But...
that's Wessex.
Yep.
Meh.
Yes.
We're
Yeah.
good. So I've been craving this. I know we've had 2 episodes and we needed to with Ragnar dying, but I've finally been craving the boys and what they're doing on their way to the Mediterranean. And they're just like hanging out. This first scene, I titled it "The Lost Boys." When we first see them, they're all just like standing on the boat, like pontificating.
That's so funny. I
And the
can see
fog.
Peter Pan on the mast in the mist. Mm-hmm. The Lost Boys. Is that not what you were talking about?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
That works
Never,
too.
Neverland.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry. Okay, let's move on. That just.
Or did you mean the vampires?
Yeah. Or any you
What's
can
the
make
other
them
Lost
any
Boys?
Lost
I don't
Boys.
think James meant anything. He just said what he said.
Right.
And now we're like,
You're like reading it too
Actually,
deep.
the fog makes me think of it's in one of the Chronicles of Narnia where they're stuck in the fog and they're going nowhere.
Very true. There are lots of fog. They use.
Yes.
Do they use fog in TV shows and movies? Never.
but
But
listen,
I mean, like, they're just floating around and not like.
Well, and they're all clearly like I think this would
No,
be kind
they're
of
wrong.
a mind fuck. Like
Yeah.
you're on a boat for however long, going to a part of the world you didn't even know existed like a few months before, and you're questioning Ironside, and you're like, where are we? And we haven't seen land, and we haven't eaten, and there's no fresh water, and we haven't had sex, and like whatever, and everyone. from the fine hairs to Floki to Helga to everyone is like, what the fuck are we doing here?
What the fuck are we doing? Nobody knows, especially Floki, because he's super confused, not only about where they
poor
are
guy.
physically in the world, but also confused about himself and feeling empty. And I thought in this scene, given my point of view right now, that's what's going to happen, is
Give it to us, Jaco.
I feel like he feels like he is there on that boat to kill Rollo. That's going to give him purpose, the same way that he had to kill Athelstan to give him purpose.
Whoa.
That's a good prediction.
I didn't even go there, right?
Me neither.
I'm writing it down in predictions. Jaco's
you
given one already, one prediction. So Athel, but why Rollo?
Yeah, why would he have to kill Rollo?
Why not Rollo? Can name one other person on that whole fleet that doesn't deserve to live. Fine-haired brothers are in alliance. Bjorn and Floki has no idea what the fine-haired brothers...
But the fine-haired brothers might show their true intentions of taking over, and Floki's gonna kill him and be like, boom, I saved y'all.
But at this point, I'm with Jaco, but at this point, Floki doesn't know that. But here's my... I'm gonna use some corporate speak. I'm gonna challenge you on this, Jaco, because... Floki really wanted to kill Athelstan because Athelstan replaced Floki in Ragnar's heart.
Yes.
Or at least that's what Floki thought. Ragnar, and at this point they don't know he's dead, Ragnar doesn't feel the same about Rollo as he did about Athelstan.
Oh, yeah.
So do you see what I'm saying? So Floki's intention for killing Athelstan was because he took his place in Ragnar's heart, but Rollo didn't take that place. So we all know Rollo's an asshole and he did whatever, but I don't know if Floki has the same motivation to take out Rollo as he did Athelstan.
Do I get to rebuttal now?
Please. Okay. I think that was point one, James, though. I'll take it.
Before I even rebuttal?
Yeah, sorry.
Jesus. Okay, what kind of... Is this the 2016 election?
Well, what do you guys think? Tell us in the
what
comments.
do you think about that? We would love to know. I just think, on a quick note there, that yes, I 100% agree with you, but at this point, he's past that. I think Floki's at a point where he's just lost. He already said Ragnar goodbye. They already said they were never going to see each other again. I think he knows that. I also think that he just, in general, wants to have a purpose, which is one, not getting a kid. That's not a purpose for him.
No. Because Helga's like, I need a purpose too. Let's have a baby. Maybe not on a boat.
Well, Floki leaves her alone a lot, so, you know, she needs
lonely?
somebody.
Apparently.
Did you guys think that I was really in tune with Helga's acting at that when she was talking to her? What a great actor.
I thought there was a lot of really good acting in this episode. Like Bjorn has really matured as an actor. As he has aged, I really enjoyed him, even the last scene, and we'll get there. So that they finally get to Spain, though. And this was... So the room... You guys will have to tell me some of these comments in the room. So you guys in the live chat were finally really excited that the Vikings went in and were like slicing necks and stabbing folks and like killing the innocent and the women and the children. And I think maybe it had been too long for me. Like I was a little taken aback by this. I was like, maybe they were going to be nicer, but they weren't.
Sort of.
Like at all.
Some of them.
First person inside.
Right away. And this is the
stomach.
Vikings. Like, we're watching. It's the show, the Vikings. Like, this is what they do.
I like how they dock their boats over the boats.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Right.
Like, I'm just going to drive through the front door and say, hey, what's up?
Right.
I just liked how there were absolutely no soldiers of any sort, really.
Yeah.
Oh, they're having a party.
So?
If the Katakatians have a party, there's no people standing guard.
No, they don't need to be standing guard
That's true.
at the door. No. But just anywhere in the town, it was really like there's
there was like two dudes, like right. The one guy came with like the curved sword or whatever, and he took
and
one
I'm talking
swipe.
the first street area. There was like no security people of any sort. Come on, parties. There's security.
Which is interesting. I think this is what the room would break down, and also after the actual final show in the comments on YouTube, you guys will probably hopefully break this down as well for us and help us out. But Spain is if you look at the map, to the left of France, and they just stopped in France, so they had to go all the way around. And so you kind of have to think about where on the map they are. Are they down at the tip? They said the name, and I don't know where that is. Maybe you guys can help us out. But are they right at the bottom, close to Morocco, or are they right to the border of France and Spain? And so if they are down at the bottom where Spain is...
I would say they're at the bottom.
If they are at the bottom, then they're close to Morocco, which is all Muslim. It's the same country, technically. And so who do you defend yourself against? If you were close to France, maybe there would have been bigger soldiers and towns and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Because you're not near a border.
I think so. I think so, but still against the water.
Point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can appreciate that. And this was classic Vikings, right? Classic them just going in and raping and pillaging and whatever. But the big scene here, and I think the whole point of this was Rollo. How much fun did Rollo look like he was having?
He was so
How hysterical
excited.
was that?
He's like, yes!
First of all, he laughed, and then he looked like he was dancing in the
He's
rain.
like, I have been waiting for this for so long.
Finally, I'm back. But then this is kind of for me all about Floki and Helga.
Yes.
Like Floki really is having his moment.
Rollo didn't do much more in the rest of the episode. Even in the harem, he seemed kind of like
Well, one thing I noticed about him, that he
not
was
that excited.
I don't know if they were looking for Helga, but he was first around the corner, like running in front of Bjorn. Bjorn was walking slow with his warriors, like straight, and he was in front, running ahead of them, like, where is she? I think he was looking for her. I'm not sure. But I felt like, why are you so concerned about Helga? You've just doesn't make
Is
sense.
she the only one in the party who's not really a warrior though? Because they had other shield maidens and everybody else
They
is
did have
warrior
other
except
shield
Helga.
maidens,
Helga's the only one who didn't have a weapon, so that could be it too.
But
Except her attitude.
A new daughter apparently.
Yes.
Yeah.
So after the fine hairs like ruthlessly orphanize this poor girl, right? Kill her dad and her mom right in front of her. Helga like goes chasing the girl. And right away you knew, you're like, oh, well, Helga wants a girl. This is probably the same age that their daughter would have been. Like, we knew where this storyline was going right away. But they like really went with it to the point that Helga like ends up taking this girl back on the boat, right?
Isn't it funny though that she takes this girl on the boat? Yes. Stops Finehead from killing the girl as well when they were walking through the House of Mirrors in Carnival Land. But also, and that's the one side of the Floki family. And then Floki on the other side also saying, well, we're not going to kill any of these people in the church. And so both them two now standing out as leaders and protecting people, believing
Well,
a
somebody
religion.
pointed out in the
Very
chat
different.
how Floki in this episode was a little bit like Ragnar, like trying to understand another people and was intrigued by he could understand it was something religious. Like he's like, I don't understand how it works, but I understand that this is them worshiping in some way. And he was just
Right.
like, this is really interesting, and didn't want them to just kill them. It's like, okay, you can kill them outside. You need to respect that
Right.
space. Like we may
Where
not
they
have
are.
the same religion, but at least we can accept that, like respect that this is a sacred space.
Well,
Which is kind of like Ragnar too. He kind of was like, okay, let's, he didn't kill all the monks.
Well,
when
it's
they went
a
there.
sacred space, but also he sees how devoted they are to their god because there's no physical god there. But yes,
Which Floki would dig that.
and that's what he did. He understands that. So
And wouldn't that be the lamest Viking killing too? It's like they were so focused that they're in a trance that killing them would be like fish in a barrel idea. It'd just be boring.
Yep.
There's no fight. They didn't even notice when their leader died.
But they did that to the
So-
English people back in the monks the very first time we went to England. So,
Yeah, but at least they're running around and like paying attention. Like these guys, it's like you're killing someone asleep. It's just not an honorable Viking killing.
That's kind of where I went too. That,
Loki's like, no.
right, like this is not. There's nothing. There's no fight in this. Like no
Yeah.
one's giving it back to you. This
At least
isn't
they
a
tried to run
Viking
away
thing.
or something.
Yep.
But this they were like not. So he's like, let's not.
Hey, I noticed in the live chat, by the way, some of you guys are having some issues. Apparently, we're having some like streaming issues or whatever. So if you're watching this on the replay, please comment anyway. We get to those comments, we talk about it. But if you're in the live stream and you reboot it or whatever, welcome back. We're still in Spain. We're fixing to leave Spain though, because I think we've kind of done Spain. So Floki has his moment. He stands down the fine hairs, which I thought was a really kind of big moment. Helga gets her daughter back. And off we go.
Oh, and they kidnap a whole bunch of the women, so now they have slaves.
Damn it, I forgot
And
about the
Bjorn
harem.
had sweet eyes on one of those girls too.
She had sweet eyes on his little cute
He
little
was
red
looking
beard
at
too.
him.
didn't he?
I just want to stand by on chat. I just want to make sure that we're good everywhere because I'm getting text messages and everything that we stopped. And Egbert, are we still on air?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
okay,
are.
cool. I just want to make sure we're all
Yay.
in the good same
Ta-da! Right, but the chat unfortunately I
harem
think is not
slaves.
working. So we're gonna.
Which has been a while since we've had like captured slaves
yeah,
from
it has
somewhere
been a while.
else. 'Cause we've had
Beautiful,
other ones.
beautiful captured slaves.
Right.
Might I add, these
Yes,
ladies were pretty.
Lovely.
Right. Jaco,
Don't want to know their
you're
future.
like,
I'm just
"Hey,
saying, hey, they
ladies."
are. Hey, they were well looked after.
They
Well,
were.
a few people in the chat though are kind of worried for Torvi though of Bjorn having sweet eyes on someone else.
Yeah.
But then again, Tori has another focus right now. Though. She's kind of busy.
What she was signing up for. You
she
mess
just said,
around.
"Come back alive."
You mess around with any Lothbrok boys, you know exactly what you're in for.
That's
They are very fertile.
You are right. You are not the only.
Well, the sons aren't necessarily because none of them have kids yet.
I mean, they got half
With
of
how
Ragnar's
much they've
DNA.
screwed around.
Right.
Even with half of Ragnar's DNA, you're pretty. You're gonna populate the world.
You're good.
Probably.
You're good.
Yep.
And you're gonna have it thrown at you all the time. That they're just gonna throw it at you. They're gonna be like, "Hey,
What's up?
what's up?" Right. In Spain, I don't want to give this much away. So we have the 5 guys standing on what look like the rock of
cliffside.
cliffs of Gibraltar, kind of. But
Very nice, James.
Vitzik, thank you. Bjorn, the fine hairs, and Floki? Yeah.
Floki.
The 5 all in their new beautiful garbs. They've conquered this little town in Spain. They all had some sex last night. Like, they're all feeling good.
Or some rapings, rather.
Or some raping, right.
Well, it's funny you say that because a lot of people in the comments, James, are... it's not funny you said that. You just said that. But no, a lot of people in the comments are saying, I wouldn't want to stand next to the fine hairs if
Yes,
I
on a
was...
cliff edge.
Yes.
That's where I was going. I was like,
She said it. That's right.
Cliffage.
Edge.
Who's getting pushed off the cliffage?
Cliff edge.
Cliff
Cliffage.
edge.
It was
I heard cliffage.
no.
Well, we're gonna go with cliffage the rest of the night.
That sounds so
I wouldn't want to
sturdy.
stand next to them near it either.
Fuck no.
Cliffage.
Right.
Well, it had foliage and.
While
Cliffage.
they're standing on this
Anyways.
cliff edge, though, it's very interesting. He said, yes. I was funny because fine air is like, oh, this place is so beautiful. I'm like, how do you have this perspective of like a traveler's like, oh, this place is so pretty, wow. Like, you just killed like 45 people and raped 7, so.
Correct.
Like, what the
And,
fuck, man?
Like, took a bunch of
You know?
slaves.
Like, you don't get to be a
and-
nice traveler and say this place is pretty.
Right. But
Asshole.
then they feel it. Like something, the crows fly in and something that really causes...
Valkyries?
Bjorn, maybe the Valkyries.
I think it might be, I don't know if they have Valkyries there, but I know we got called out about this by you guys last time, so I just want to make sure I cover both bases. Crows or Valkyries.
Are they? Crows or Valkyries? I didn't know that. See, I missed that in the comments. Damn it. Some of you guys are back, by the way.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
I thought they were crows.
But I think what Yaku's saying is that, yeah, so some of you guys
are the
watching were like...
Valkyries taking the dead away, and
Yes, that is what it is.
None of the Vikings really
And this
died.
this specific instance happened with me and James in season 1, episode 1. Well, and with you.
Okay.
That's where that comment came
Yeah,
from.
right.
Just FYI.
Crows,
Yes.
Valkyries. We with
Yes.
you.
I
See,
remember.
We read the comments.
Episode 1, season 1, we got it.
This is all for you guys. It's all for you. Wait, I can't hear my mic. Who am I? Mariah Carey. Ah, I can throw in a
that was
Mariah
so
Carey
bad.
We have technical issues.
reference. No, well, we are having technical issues, just like Mariah Carey did on New Year's
But
Eve.
you know what? We're doing better. We're
was
still
just-
going.
We are still going.
We are still
Yeah.
going, and these guys are going on about Ragnar's death. They realize Bjorn, a big
out.
scene. My dad's dead. That's what he's saying.
So we learn who No Eyeball Dude is too, because he comes to Bjorn as well. Well, we don't really know who he is, but we learn that
Well,
he
he's
is
in two
delivering
places.
a message.
Yeah.
Yes, he is in more than one
He
place.
is in more
at
than one
time.
place.
So he's obviously a god.
I called him One Eye Willie.
One Eye Willie.
Yeah, you guys roll with me on that one. One-eyed Willie. So Vitzik and Bjorn's like, do you hear him? Vitzik's like, yeah.
Ooh.
They're like, no,
Did
he
you
dies.
notice though that Bjorn said, "My father died"?
Yeah, well, of
he didn't
course.
say "our father died."
Yeah, of course.
I know, but just
You know what?
they have the same dad, and he still didn't go.
But you know what? Maybe that's a thing. I
He
don't know.
doesn't feel it.
My brother used to say that too, and we have the same parents. But he'd be like, My mom said we need to go in the house at 9:00. I'd be like, isn't she my mom too? So I was
Oh,
with you,
okay,
Carrie, but
okay.
then I was like,
Yeah, but if you're half brothers, it might make it a little bit weirder.
it's like a little stab,
Yeah.
just like a little.
So- But
Adam.
hey guys, before we move on, I just want to say thank you so much for joining us. If you guys are on YouTube right now at this point, give us a thumbs up. Get it up there. You guys are cashing in the views right now. You guys are like 3,000-4,000 views,
Right.
hundreds of thumbs
we
ups.
had
Keep it up.
AfterBuzz, guys, has had over 1 billion downloads in 2016.
How about that?
So thank you
That's
for
a
watching
lot.
and downloading.
And that's because of you guys.
Yes.
Because you watch and you download and you like and you comment.
Yes.
Even when we're bad, you tell us. And we
Yeah.
like it because it's all about you, right? We're all fans of this crazy show. And I'm a big time fan of Lagerthaand, who starts out her like whole part of this episode like a baller. She's like, no, I'm the queen. We're doing it my way. Fuck y'all.
Because Ragnar is dead, right? That's why you're saying that.
Well, that's
She's
where
saying,
I'm going.
right?
Yeah.
Ragnar is dead. Now I have to lead, or I have to pick up this burden, which is what? What is her burden?
To rule.
To be queen.
And so is that not a good thing?
Well, it's a good
Oh.
thing and a heavy responsibility thing, and she mentions how Ragnar never really wanted to rule, and I think
didn't,
she likes ruling and feels she wants to guide her people. And we talked about this last time, or a few episodes, like I think right before Aslaug died, that like Catechut has done well, which she points out, like, no, it's really done well, but you guys have not been ruled well. And that, they need to fortify. So like, there's a difference there of, yes, we are prospering, but maybe the people aren't taken care of and other things that are important aren't being taken care of, such as fortification, because we have a really prosperous area and, somebody could come take over.
Right.
Which has happened before,
Right.
when they weren't even that big.
Well, like to Jaco's point too, like our Spanish friends were not fortified. They did not have moats and palisades.
I must say, James, though, there's one scene there where they had like these walls towering above them, behind them.
That's right, and there was a mosque in the background.
Yep.
A massive wall. So I don't know if it's
But
just
then, like, was
At
the
the-
surrounding the
wall in the
temple?
wrong
At the
part?
water, though, they had to walk through an archway, and that could have been shut.
That if someone just locked
if
the door.
if someone was just on
Oh,
guard.
fuck, who didn't lock the
If
door,
right,
guys?
if you just would have armed your ADT security, like this all would have been totally fine. Oh wait, sorry, I'm not supposed to be funny. You guys don't like it when we try to be funny.
No,
Just
no,
kidding.
because we are funny. We're not trying to be funny.
Oh, we're not
We
trying.
are funny.
Right, because you know what it is?
Yay!
Eckbert's back. That's why. That's
Yes.
why we're all feeling good today. Hey.
That's fine.
So there's a little plotting going on with the brothers back in Catechut. So, Lagerthaand's like, I'm queen, I gotta rule, like whatever. But the brothers are like, you still killed our mom, and we're still gonna kill you.
What's the one with Ube? What's his name? The other one?
Sigurd.
Stick in the eye.
But Sigurd and Ube seem to be the responsible, let's not jump to
stalk it out.
conclusions
Yep.
things. We could probably not die. Let's just not rush to kill her. We'll just wait a bit.
Well, no, so I interpreted that less. Well, yes, let's not rush to kill her because the best plan to kill her is for us to bide our time.
Yes.
Not that they have any less hate in their heart than like Ivar does, because clearly Ivar like really hates Lagertha. But
I'd say Ivar's more.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. Well, or they are survivalists more than revenge people. Mm-hmm. That they go, okay, we won't get our revenge, but I want
agree
to.
with that.
I want to survive. So then
Where
they're like,
Ivar is like, revenge, I want to feel better.
He's the laser focus, which
Yeah, and so
Ragnar said.
they also say then how are we going to
Yes.
control Ivar, which I found really interesting because
Yes.
the brothers are playing him while he's sitting on the edge, and it's kind of funny because I think he's going to be ruling all of them soon.
Done. Totally.
I just like how they're like, whisper, whisper, whisper. I'm
Right.
gonna stare at you.
Just sitting
Whisper,
there,
whisper,
sniping.
whisper.
In the water. Like, did we not know that they were whispering in the water?
Oh, yeah, it's like so awkward.
Ivar's like all crazy. And then,
Ivar's
well,
like, dude, I can hear you. I feel like
right.
Meanwhile, they're
He's
touching
like,
each other
I'm there.
underneath the water.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, hey, a little incest. So, they're like, how do we control Ivar? And do you love how, like, the next scene in Catechut is Ivar
Yes.
coming up the middle of the, like, feast hall?
With not just his hands now. He has some, like,
He's got
hook
some,
thing.
like, hook
Ice
things.
pick idea.
Yeah.
All I could think about in this scene is like, dude, you're fucking up the floor. Like, if you're gonna do this the whole time, there's like gonna be this indents everywhere. Like, you need to stop this.
We're gonna have to call someone over to fix that floor.
Now,
The chat is back online.
Oh,
Yay!
So, good point in
Welcome
the
back, chat room.
Speaking of the sons, what they said, I think Bjorn needs to get back to Catechut soon to help his mom. The baby Ragnars would think twice if Bjorn was in town, except maybe Ivar. I agree. They might not be as quick to kill Lagerthaand if Bjorn was there.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I also agree with them that Ivar could give two Fs about
Oh yeah, Ivar wouldn't care.
anyone.
And then a lot of, we're not to it yet, but we should touch upon Astrid surviving or not, because there's a lot of people going, yeah, I don't think she'll last that long.
Oh, she gonna die.
Soon.
All right,
She's one of the main characters that will die off just for
Sorry,
the
Astrid.
storyline. And she didn't creep into our hearts. She's not there. There's no space for her.
Oh, I did like.
true.
Okay, random people having stupid hair in this show. I like that Astrid and Ivar's hair finally got up and off their forehead, so it didn't look so stupid.
Astrid and Ivar. Yes.
Because Astrid has that short half bang hair, and having it pulled back looks so good on that one scene. They're like, oh, she looks better. And Ivar, I was like, oh, he actually looks much cuter without that
He's a
stupid
good-looking
bowl
dude.
cut.
This
when it was
is
pulled
why
back.
we have 3 hosts on this show, so that we cover all the bases for you guys. Because the only time, I think like 3 episodes ago, I was like, Ivar's hair is kind of fucked up. But other than that, I don't really think about their, except for Bjorn's. I lied. Bjorn's rocking the little ginger beard.
Yeah, he's looking
And
good.
like the
His face is-
ponytail.
his face
Well,
is
if
full.
you thought his hair looked fucked up before, and now it doesn't look so bad,
That's true.
I was like, oh, they changed it up.
It's getting, maybe they listened to us.
Yes.
They watched this after show.
Oh, someone said
James-
Astrid's gonna live. I'm with you. I think
James,
Astrid is gonna live.
Let's move this along. And
Yes.
with Kari, I've got a good comment here in the from Hamto, our faithful follower. Hamto's asking, do you guys, us, think that Ube is planning on killing Meregrethe?
Which one's that character?
His girlfriend.
The slave girlfriend.
Ah,
No.
no,
No, I do not.
no.
I actually think he digs
I think
her.
he likes her because he said before, like, I felt he actually cared about her.
Yep. What-
Doesn't care if his brother's fuck her too, but he cares about her.
Right. Remember when they were all having sex? He actually like Sigurd like pretended like he cared about her, but he was like crazy, and Ivar was treating her like a slave. But I think Ube like kind of fell for her a little bit.
And
so,
she had cool hair too. Someone
and then so
comfort-
Timo30 on the hair topic is saying, if only they could fix that blonde mullet guy now.
Sigurd.
Oh, Sigurd's
correct.
hair. No.
Ugh, his hair is horrible.
Danielle says.
And his beard is horrible. Ugh.
And Danielle says, I love the women's hairstyle. Yes, I love the braids. Lagertha's hair is always so cool.
You should do
Very
your
I
pigtails.
did a little
in
bit of
gel.
braids.
Oh, you did a little
There's
braid up there. And you know what? I had to shave my beard before the season, but now it's starting to grow back out a little bit. It's getting a little bit longer. I'm trying because I'm gonna beat it and shit like they do.
Yeah, that's what you
I
said
love
last
it.
season.
I want you. Yeah, I did.
You want
right.
a beard
But this
mustache?
also takes me like 10 years to grow this beard. But yeah, I want Jaco to grow a mustache out,
Done
like
next week.
handlebars down to here, and we'll braid it.
He's like, no.
or maybe not. So, you know, Lagertha is feeling really... We got to get back to Cut to Cut. We got to
Yes.
wrap this shit up for you guys. So, Lagertha is feeling very, like, reminiscent about Ragnar. And she's like, I used to lay in this bed with him. And too bad, Astrid, you're not Lagertha, but you'll do, I guess. Or
You're not Ragnar.
And then
She isn't
she
Lagertha.
fucking sees him.
Though you guys pointed out, and I agree, it looked like Ube. It didn't look like Ragnar.
I didn't see anybody, actually.
I saw a man there,
saw
and
a
it
man
didn't
there.
look like Ragnar. I thought it looked like Ube.
But
was my
let's
first
just.
thought. But
I also think I agree
I
with you,
understand-
Kari. I think it looks like Ube, but let's just stop and just think how beautiful the scene was and
it
how much
was.
Lagertha and Ragnar
She's like,
really loved each other. Come on,
Yes.
guys. That I mean,
That was...
they're the true romance.
They are the true romance. And she said, you know, she says the single solitary tear, and she's like, don't forget about me.
She's like, go have fun, but don't forget about me.
Aw is right. You deserve
Yes.
this,
Yes.
but don't forget about me. Now, do you think that that's foreshadowing? Do you think that Lagertha knows her death is so...
yes, because she goes to the seer and she talks to him.
She does go to the
You know what though?
seer.
She did say a keyword. Will any of Ragnar's sons kill me? And then I almost was like, is there a daughter out there we don't know about? And then the daughter could kill her. And then he did say yes, but that doesn't mean now. It could be later, like
Right.
20 years from now.
It could be...
And it could be she dies from a broken heart from one of them dying or something. Like if
see.
Bjorn dies and then... Because that could kill... Guys, predictions
This
of the
is
seer
why
are
we
so
have-
like...
We need to get to predictions.
But this is why we have 3 hosts.
Anyways.
I do. The only thing I have to say about the seer scene, by
Yes.
the way, is this is the first time in 4.5 seasons that the seer has had a one-word answer that was like affirmative or negative. The seer is always like, well, you'll know when the blind man sees
Sees.
you,
Or
or
when the
whatever. Like,
crows
no, no,
fly.
oh, and the crows fly, blah, blah, blah. And Lager's like, is one of Ragnar's sons going to kill me?
Yes.
Yes. Like, the seer's like, fuck y'all, I'm done.
Chat room said it's the first time we've seen him eat.
And
True.
drink.
And nobody
not
paid
true, Not true. When he was sitting in the background awkwardly a few episodes ago, and it was when Ragnar came back or something, he was sitting in the background just observing. He was just sitting
was
back
eating.
I
eating.
like that you noticed and remembered that.
Right.
But
That's
Lagertha
good.
didn't pay him. First time he wasn't paid.
Maybe that's
By
why he
the
only
lick.
gave a one-word answer.
He's like, you don't even need to pay me.
Yeah, right. You don't need to pay me. So let's wrap this up because we need to
Yes.
get to some predictions. One-Eyed Willie comes and lets all the boys know Ragnar's dead.
And
Sorry, Egbert, we had to screw it up for you.
Hey, who wants to be king, eh?
Who wants to be
That's
king?
like 3 episodes ago. Like,
Right.
catch up,
Wah,
man.
wah, wah. All right, it's time. Kari Lane, Vikings fan, Jaco Vienings for predictions. Wait,
Middle camera, where is it?
middle camera.
1.
Are you throwing yours? I got
throwing.
I got 2. Ready? Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, we're done talking about the show. We are at predictions. I went first last week, and since I'm the boss today, Jaco Vienings has to go first. You knew it was coming.
I was like, say Jaco Vienings, and he said it because I got mind
You got
control.
mind control over me.
So let's look at the storylines here. All right, so they're going to raise a huge army. They're going to go to King Egbert. King Egbert is not worried because he thinks he's not getting attacked. He's going to get fucked up. That's my one prediction.
Wah, wah.
Okay, but Alfred is there, so I'm interested to see what Alfred and Ivar's fighting is. I do think that Lagerthaand is going to die. I think it's not going to be by, what's his name? Ivar? Because he had the knife at her eye. He could have done it, but he didn't. He didn't do it. I think it's going to be one of the other brothers, one that we don't expect. And I also think that Bjorn might be turning back now, back to Kattegat, knowing that his dad is dead, to sort out his affairs there.
Very good.
And dropping off Rollo at France. He's not taking him back.
No way. Rose like, please, can you take me with you?
Can I go back, please?
One thing, we do now technically know that Ragnar went to Valhalla and not heaven.
That's very good
Technically.
because we had a lot of talk about
Thank
that
you,
last
chat room.
week. Yes, thank you, Room.
I think Astrid won't die that soon. I'll go the opposite just because. I think she will die, but not necessarily right away. I think this is the problem knowing sometimes the actors are still around on a show. I think Lagerthaand
Right.
will be around at least till next season.
Dope.
But
Stupid Instagram.
right, you just kind of know if they say anything and you're like, oh.
Right, like, damn it.
I too agree. I want to see what Alfred and Ivar are going to be doing with each other. And I think they will definitely get an army to go back to England and get revenge for their father's death. And yes, so kick Egbert's ass. And Ayla, please. Please kill him too.
Poor Did you see in the previews, by the way, Ayla looks
No,
all
I ran
clean.
away.
He looks
I
all
was like-
cleaned up. Oh, you did run away. That's
I
right.
didn't see it.
Carrie's like, I don't want to watch the rest of these. Ayla's all cleaned up. It's like he lost weight in real life. They cleaned up his beard or whatever. Maybe they're priming him just for death.
Maybe he's stressing out because Ragnar is dead and he knows what's coming.
Yes.
My predictions. Floki and Helga get a divorce. Helga keeps the girl. Floki becomes Muslim. Fine hairs kill Bjorn on the way back to Kattegat.
I like it.
I
That's
know that
ballsy.
does not jive with historic history, but this is fiction, kids.
That is
Them's
fiction. It's a
are
TV
my
show.
Predictions. So we want to know your predictions in the comments, please. Actually, that's like my favorite part about the comments. We love it when you guys are there in the comments. We get back to them. Do you have some more, Jaco?
I have some Hamto here prediction saying Egbert will survive using Alfred as a body shield. Ivar won't touch him then.
Oh, because of Alfred. Okay, very good. I like that prediction.
So far, that's the only prediction.
Oh, well, because we've had some wonkadoo with the live chat today.
Somebody did say it might be Fitzik that kills Lagerthaand. Though I don't think so. That'd be a
Stick a snake in the eye.
out of left field, but maybe that'd be good because it won't be expected.
Maybe I think Astrid kills Lagerthaand or something. It's got to be something crazy. It's Vikings, man. It's crazy. It can't be.
Better be crazy.
It's not going to be simple. It's not going to be Ivar.
No.
So yeah, I don't think Bjorn is going to get lost soon. Just because if Bjorn is lost, I don't think there's a good character to carry the show. Bjorn's been there for a long time.
Yes. Well, so was Travis Fimmel, but they
Yeah,
killed
but he
him
was a
last
kid.
episode.
Yeah, but he was the main character from the beginning.
Right.
He was the main guy. Now Bjorn is
Sad.
coming in later.
Womp womp. Well, we do
Wrap it
definitely
up.
want to know you guys' predictions. We thank you so much for tuning in and watching this week. This was kind of a crazy episode. It's always tough.
It was.
The episode after someone dies. But we love you so much. This show is all about you. Please comment. We'll get back to you. We will talk to you. We love you guys very much. My name is James Simmons. Please, when you're done watching this, by the way, just type in Ask the NP in the search bar on YouTube. You'll see my channel. Subscribe. We talk about all the shit you're too scared to ask your doctor.
Have you had any question that you're like,
No question is
All
off
right.
limits, by the way, and no judgment. We go for it.
good. All right, hey guys, my name's Kari Lane. You can find me online at Kari D Lane. That's Karidlane.
Cool. My name is Jaco Vienings, guys. After you go to YouTube and you type in Ask the NP, N is in Nancy, P is in porn. Go over, type in the Great Escape TV as well. Check out the wine, everything about wine. We travel the world. The next episode we're going to Ohio.
Awesome. Oh, Ohio.
Yeah.
I like travel the world.
Ohio. Well, we went to France, we went to Italy, we're going to Belize. Like the only winery in Belize, guys. Come on.
Wow.
We'll go there.
And then we go to Ohio. But it's not about us, it's about you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank
we
you.
love you very much. Until next week, we will see you then. Adios.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.